going. It's going. Ready or not,
And
here we
hey,
are. Live. Hello,
oh, we're gonna do that.
everyone. Wel-
Hi.
Welcome to Hey Sister, Soul Sister, More Please Live
Wacky.
Edition. I didn't clean my computer.
Oh,
It's all dirty. I had like black spots all over my face in the
oh,
computer. Well, my reflection back on me.
word,
So
word.
before going live, Leigh and I were talking about makeup, and we,
Yeah,
we talked
Erica was
about how,
putting her makeup on.
yeah,
And
I
I'm
was
like,
putting,
nah.
yeah, and we're just saying, oh, how the times have changed and tables have
Times
turned,
have
because
changed.
Leia was like, you wouldn't leave the house without like full makeup, like
Girl,
eyeshadow, like everything. If
the whole
you,
thing. The whole
yeah,
thing. And
like,
then when I got really into contouring, I would contour the whole shebang. The whole thing.
when did you get
Whole
really
thing.
into contouring? I don't even remember that phase.
I think the 2010s, right
Mm.
before I left here. For here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I had already moved,
Yeah.
so that's why I
So
don't
I
remember.
loved it.
Oh.
Um,
Do you still like doing it? Like
it's
every
a
once
lot
in a
of
while, not
effort.
for like.
If special occasions, I'll do it. I'll do the full
Okay.
contour. But nah. Well, here's my thing. Like my routine's all kind of wonky at the moment because I feel like I'm still in rest mode from
Yeah,
submitting my
yeah,
comp exam, which
yeah.
is I just had a conversation about this with one of my clients today. Like I I thought in my head, like the
Uh-huh.
hustler in me, like
Uh-huh.
thought that I would submit the exam and be like full force, like back into like my business and showing up and like,
No, you need a
oh,
break.
I'm free. Like I'm still very tired. Like I'm
Yeah, rest
very tired.
up. Yeah.
So I did a little bit today, but like I've been sleeping in till like 6.
Well, you were waking up at like 3 a.m., so that is like 3 extra hours
So
of sleep.
like,
That is sleeping in.
6
Yeah.
would work out, walk Charlie. By the time like I, would get breakfast and showered and all that, because
Mm-hmm.
there's with this workout with the work, like
Mm-hmm.
there's no skipping a shower. I have to shower. It's like I'm disgusting. I'm drenched.
Mm-hmm.
So by all that, like I have, I'm back at work, like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
totally.
so I always think, okay, maybe I'll do it during my break or take myself off camera really quick and do it really fast. But
Mm-hmm.
no, it hasn't. And then I'm like, I really need to do it before the live. But it's like 7:30 p.m. East Coast. I know that after this, I'm gonna have a chat with like my family and go to bed. So I'm like, it's not worth it to put it on for like an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so
Yeah, I get you, because I
yeah,
feel pretty rushed in the morning, but I've been making
yeah,
it like a habit to like when
yeah,
we do the lives, at least put my makeup on in the morning. It
yeah.
actually helps my like mental state, because
I think it does too. I
it
was
just
actually, yeah. It was just what?
no, it just helps me, because it feels like I don't feel rushed. Like I feel like I
Yeah,
took time to get ready, and like now it's work time. If I wasn't doing that, I felt like I was constantly catching up. And so putting
yeah,
makeup on in the morning has really helped. Now, some days I just don't put makeup on at all, but it's not because it's not on my agenda to put makeup
yeah,
on. I don't feel rushed. Like at least I
yeah.
shower.
Like
But
when
yeah.
it was funny, I was actually putting it on more often for the comp exam, at least those first 2 weeks, because I felt like awake. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like I
yeah.
felt
Yeah,
like this, like I'm awake now. My makeup
yeah.
is
Mhm.
on. But you know, but I hear you got some
Oh
highlighter.
yeah, so today I was really excited to put makeup on because my Mac order came in. so last
Yes.
so Tarte took forever, and so then I just ordered a bunch of stuff from Mac.
Mhm.
Not a bunch of stuff, meaning two powders that I usually use. So one's a replacement one,
Mhm.
and I love just their face powder because it just covers a lot. I hate wearing like liquid
It's
foundation,
light.
and it's light and it's
Yeah.
really quick. But I decided to splurge on some highlighter, and
Hey.
I actually had to watch a tutorial because I've never used highlighter, and so I hope I have it on the right places.
Do you have it on right now?
I have it on a little bit right now. I just
Okay.
did like a little
But
retouch.
I think our screens are small, like, or
They
at least, yeah, I can't see. I don't
but
know.
yeah. Hi, Pet Band. How are you? Thanks for logging
Hi.
on. So yeah, so I was just really excited to put it on, and I was really excited to put just the powder again. And like I remembered, like we have been apart for like a year, and I know like I should do more like non-toxic brand or natural beauty, but this is the one, you know. And
That's
it
what it
stays
is.
on, and I don't have to wear like all this other stuff. And I've tried other
Yeah.
brands before, and I just went back. So unless there's like a natural one that really, really replaces this one, I'm just sticking with it.
And you can go natural elsewhere. It's not an
Yeah,
all or nothing situation. Maybe your
yeah.
mascara is all natural. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, it's that's
Well,
awesome.
my lip gloss is natural, so you
Hey,
know,
well, there you
little
go.
by little. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry guys, I don't want to get killed by the natural
No,
police.
you'll be fine. You'll be just fine. Oh man, so I had to go take some Motrin. It's
What
my second round
happened?
today. Nothing crazy aside from getting older.
Mm,
No, like my back just hurts.
that
So
was me yesterday. It was
my back
really,
is
really
just
bad.
and usually I can make it till about noon or 1 before my back really starts to hurt. But today it was like before 9 a.m. I was like, oh my God, I can't sit
Ooh,
here. Yeah. So I
yeah.
took around. I also, well, one, still on my period. Two, I ran out of recovery. So like my
Ooh.
BCAA is like keeps
Mhm.
my muscles feeling good. Ran out
Yeah.
of that. So I think it's just a perfect storm.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah.
took my second round because I started to feel it on my walk with Charlie.
That was
So
me yesterday in the morning. It started off in the morning, and then I stretched at lunch, and it still didn't go
yeah.
away. I had to lie down with like a heating pad on my
Oh
back.
my. I
But
might
it wipes you. And like the
it
pain, like
hurt.
I can't do anything. I can't focus.
Yeah.
You know, hashtag getting old.
Yeah. It was really tough, like getting up. Like I spent my second observation today, like pacing, like in
Yeah.
front of the camera, just because like
It
I
just hurt.
couldn't sit. Yeah, like I couldn't sit for a while. I couldn't stand still. The only thing that felt okay was either being in a stretch or like walking back and forth. So,
Yeah.
and
For
then the Motrin kicked in. I was like, okay, now I can sit down.
yeah. You're
So,
like, let me sit. That's when you need like the muscle relaxer to like just like
oh
totally relax
gosh,
you. But
I
then you
think I'd
won't.
pass out.
Yeah, you would. You would. I said like you wouldn't get any work done,
Yeah,
and you would really, really have to sleep in. Like
yeah.
really have to sleep in to get the full effect.
Woo.
Because if you wake up like super groggy. Trust me. Like
Yeah.
I've gotten. You know, I hurt my back, and then when I was when I was hit by a drunk driver, they gave me the muscle relaxers, and so I didn't. Well, you
What?
gave me a look.
Yeah.
Remember, we got hit by a drunk driver
No.
the day we got back from Japan. Same guy.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. I
So let
do
me
remember
recap the
that
story
now.
for you
I
guys.
was like, what?
But like,
Okay.
yeah, you know
I
this. You
remember
know this.
now. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't driving. I was in the back, but
Yeah.
so we land from Japan. We come home. We sleep it off because we got here like midday and we were tired.
Jet lag. Yeah.
And then at night, we're not at night, but in the evening, we're like, hey, let's go to In-N-Out.
I
On our way to
remember this now. Yes.
In-N-Out, and it was pretty late. And we have to go through like a mountain, so there's no In-N-Out in my hometown or in my county, so I have to go, you know, the next town over, kind of, and it's like through the mountains. So we're going up this winding road, and we turn like the mountain wherever, and we see a car in like our lane, but they were far
Mm,
away. And we thought they were just passing another car, and they get back into the lane, but
mhm.
they do it too fast, and so they
They
come back
overcorrect.
out, and they
Oh
go like,
shoot.
so we're coming this way, and they're like going into the mountain, and we slowed up enough that we were okay. No other cars were involved. We just had minor
Oh my god.
scratches.
Oh, so
Uh,
I remember
yeah, like
this.
I just had like a scratch right here. I just remember seeing it happen. I was like, we're gonna hit this car. But I
Yeah.
felt because of I didn't feel like I was gonna die. That was like really weird. Like I just knew we were gonna hit it, but we were gonna be okay because
Mm,
we weren't going that fast because the cars behind us probably saw it. Everyone was kind of slowing down. So
mm.
Luckily, like when we got out, it was just us two. I thought the cars behind us got hit, but no, they stopped in time, so it was fine. But that
Wow.
time I got hit by a drunk driver, so we didn't sleep. We spent all night in the ER. Luckily, I was like still on vacation.
Yeah.
I don't believe in going back to work right away from vacation,
Yeah.
and they prescribed me a bunch of like painkillers. But
Mhm.
because we were leaving to Mexico for a friend's wedding in a few days, I didn't really take them. So because they made me really, really groggy.
Wow.
So I
Yeah.
had a bunch. So when I hurt my back, I actually like took a few here and there. I probably still have some, or I threw them out because they expired.
Hmm.
But yeah, when
Hey,
I hurt my
Shy.
back, yeah, hey Shy. When
So,
I hurt my back, it was that I took more of that, but not as often. Again,
yeah.
they just make you so groggy. Like I would take it on a
Yeah.
Friday night and not even do Saturday night because then I felt like I was unproductive on Sunday. So
I
back
do
pain,
remember that
back.
now. I remember being like, "What? Like, what happened?" Yeah, that was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Do not drink and drive. Don't do it. Not worth it.
Don't, just don't, guys,
Could have
just
been
don't.
like so much worse for sure.
Oh my god, did you hear about Ryan Seacrest?
No.
So I guess on American Idol, I think it was American Idol, it was like the finale. Um, he was like talking and he like he was stuttering, and I guess like one of his eyes was kind of closing,
Oh,
and so
snap.
people thought he was having a stroke,
Yeah.
like on public television.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turns out they said he didn't. I don't know yet. I don't know if he's spoken out yet. I was trying to do some research right before. But I guess this morning, I think it happened last night or the night before. But I guess this morning he wasn't on the Kelly and Ryan show
Mm,
or whatever it's called.
yeah.
Live with Kelly and Ryan, the Kelly and
Yeah.
Ryan show. And they said he took the morning off or the day off or something
Well,
because he was
yeah.
tired and stressed. So he's I mean, he works a lot. He has like
That's a
500 million
lot.
shows. I was
Yeah.
like,
Talk
what
about
doesn't he do?
multiple streams of income.
Yeah, but
All over the place.
I could get the stuttering because that has happened to me when I'm really, really tired. Like I can't form words. Like that
Mhm.
kind of speech really happens when you're just completely exhausted because your brain's shutting down. You need rest. Rest is so important. And I have heard when you're really stressed or not getting enough rest, like you could have like paralysis on one side of your face. I've heard people that's happened to because
Really?
of the stress levels.
Wow,
Um,
that's an intense stress level.
yeah, well, I read this book, or I listened because I don't read.
Mhm.
What was it? Rachel Hollis, her first book.
Mm. Or
Uh,
wipe your face, something
Girl
like
Wash Your Face. Yeah, Girl
yeah.
Wash Your Face. And she talks about that. She talked about how she was so stressed out that she had paralysis.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
That's tough. Like, I haven't heard of it. I haven't heard of it like stress induced, but I've heard
Mhm.
about like, of course, a stroke. That's what I would have thought. But that man works hard. Like he's all over the place. I don't know if he's still even like executive produces the Kardashians too.
I think he
Like
probably does.
he's got so many different things going on. That's craziness to me.
Yeah. And
But
I saw the
this
video.
is
Yeah, like
why this is standards, boundaries, rest, all of that.
yeah,
And
yeah.
ask yourself why you're not taking it.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly. And I mean, this week, like I decided I was gonna sleep in this week. I wasn't gonna work out this week because I just felt really tired and exhausted.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
if you push it, you could actually push yourself to like sickness, and all
100%.
that jazz. And right now, with this virus going around, that's like the last thing you want to do is like compromise your immune system. So
100%.
I 100% believe in rest. Hey, hey, because it saves you so much. Going nowhere with that song. Okay, some weird news that I found out
Oh, I
today.
love weird news.
Really weird. Okay, so France, they're opening up stuff again.
Mm,
The whole world's on lockdown.
mhm.
So they're like, yeah, people have to wear face masks and da 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 da. Well, I guess France is so anti-Muslim that they are like, I forgot what they said. They're banning. Oh God, I didn't write it down, but they're banning. I forget what it's called that they put over their face, or what they wrap.
Face or the the scarves?
The scarves, those scarves,
Mhm.
like they're like banning them or something, or
Are
people
you
like,
serious?
yeah. Shai says
In
yup
France?
in
For real,
France.
Shy? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
didn't
know.
know that either. I discovered it today. They're banning, and Leia helped me with this
I think
pronunciation.
it's a. I.
Ni
It's a.
niqab.
Mm.
It's the thing that covers your face. Yeah, I know what it is. I just don't
Oh,
know how
wow.
to say it. But yeah,
I,
I thought
I
that was like really weird because for me, I mean, I just didn't know that.
I didn't know France was like that.
Yeah, I was like, really?
Okay.
Like it's 2020. It's just get over it.
I'm
If anything,
not
yeah,
impressed at the moment.
I am not impressed either. I am not impressed. So
Not
just so you
me.
guys
They
know,
banned it before. They're pretty anti-Islam. The
yeah,
more you know. The more
the
you
more you
know.
know.
Thank you,
So don't go
Shy.
to France. Yeah, they
Wow.
don't the French hate everybody anyway.
I don't know.
God. But
Weird
it's more
stuff.
of a deal because they're all about face masks, but not that.
That
Yeah,
I would be pretty
exactly.
upset myself.
Yeah, for sure. Oh shoot.
I'm not down with that.
So just so you guys know, I hope I didn't accidentally cancel that. I'm currently with the Instacart guy because
Oh,
I
are you
ordered.
grocery shopping right now?
Yeah, well, they're grocery shopping for me. I know they've just put a few items like, oh, this is out of stock, replaced with what this. But I have a theory that they just don't know how to look for things half the time. Because
For
some of the stuff,
Instacart?
yeah, I'm like, I've been to that store, and if you're looking at it's one place, it's not there, so you need to go to another place. Like I don't
Mm.
know, I don't know. So we'll see. We shall see. Anyways, they're shopping for me. It saves me time, so I could podcast and they could bring me
Exactly. That's how I feel.
instead of me
Anything that
running
I
to the
can
store.
delegate, I will
Yeah,
delegate.
instead of me running to the store last minute, coming home, trying to get everything, it gets so stressful. Because sometimes you think you're just going in for a few things, and then you like just go down the aisles and you just keep putting stuff in the cart, and then before you know it, you're $200 deep in the hole, and like an hour and a half later has passed. So yeah, so that's that. Okay, I got some podcast gossip. Two podcast gossip things. It's not even gossip. It's like
Okay. Tell us.
podcast
Tell
stuff.
us.
So I don't know if you heard, Joe Rogan just signed a 100 million
Hmm.
$100 million contract with Spotify for his podcast. Yeah, I don't know any other details, only that he signed that. It's like it's crazy. Like
So is he exclusive on
no,
Spotify?
that's what I first thought, but then it was like
Or was
available.
he independent? Because he YouTubes his
Yeah,
pod.
he was independent, I think.
Like he wasn't like like Earwolf or iHeartRadio or anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, he was independent, I think, and then, I mean, he
Wow.
just kind of would work with sponsors, but
Yeah.
now he signed a deal with Spotify, so they're gonna handle all of his advertisement, which is really cool because you don't wanna handle your own shit, after a
Yeah.
while.
Especially if
Um,
you're that big. And he's
yeah.
landing some pretty big guests.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, he's kind of one of the OG podcasters, but I think it's kinda cool to see,
Yeah.
like, where this thing could go. And I was listening. We're always going to talk about our girl Sarah Fraser. Like when she started podcasting, she was saying that like her radio agent, because she was a radio media personnel, her radio agent was like, no, there's no money in it. Who knows what? And I think now she has a few side jobs, but she makes money off of it. And then there's potential to make more.
Yeah.
Especially like 100 million. I was like, what? I wonder what his
Oh, where'd
down.
you get that? Oh yeah, 100 million for Spotify.
Mhm.
Spotify.
Yeah,
Wow.
it said that it would be available everywhere. I'm not sure how.
How that
I don't know
works.
how it works, but yeah, I don't know how those deals
Oh,
work. And
that is
podcasts,
crazy. Well, he's got like what millions and millions of downloads at this point. Yeah.
yeah, he's been in the game for like 7 years.
Yeah.
He has a lot of fan base from the MMA scene. He was an actor, so he has like a lot of comedians that are. So he was like a comedian as well. I think.
Oh, he did a lot of
He did
Yeah,
news
I don't know if
radio.
he did like stand up, but I remember him like introducing people.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he was in TV. He was in sitcoms. He was like in news radio. All that.
Mm,
So Phil Hartman was in it, I think.
interesting.
I remember I used to watch the show because I remember watching MMA
Mhm.
fights, and I was like, isn't that guy an actor? And then it all came together. And like people listen to him, like not like listen to his podcast. I mean, like listen to his advice, and like he's very influential by. Well, that's what I mean by listen to him. He's super influential. So that's kind of cool to hear. I mean, obviously we just started. We're not there yet. We still need to grow. We need to figure out our brand first and then grow. Like we're just kind
Yeah.
of we're figuring out as we go, and like we have other things that we're working on too. So it's like it'll get there when we're ready. Basically,
Yeah.
is how I feel.
All in divine timing.
Yeah, but I still feel like we'll get there. I mean,
Yeah.
I just want like a fifth of what he has, a full. I don't need the 100
No,
million.
we want to surpass what he has.
We want more. We want multiply that by 5. Let's get.
We'd like a platform to be able to,
Yeah.
say our piece, contribute.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I think for me, I like that's kind of inspiring and exciting to see.
Yeah,
where things could go,
absolutely. And we've got
Yeah.
a few things like, in the works in the background and trying
We
to figure
do.
that out.
Yeah. So, oh my god. Okay, before I go on,
Okay.
I thought I had a different shirt on, and I was like, wow, my shirt has like a red glare. I thought I had a black shirt on for like 5 seconds. I thought I had a different shirt on, and I'm like looking at myself. I'm like, oh yeah, I have this shirt on.
Word. Word. I
Dark.
did get the chance to binge watch something new
Ooh,
this
what did you binge
weekend.
watch? Tell me more.
I binge watched Never Have I Ever.
Ooh. How did you like it? How
I
did you
loved
like
it.
it?
Love,
Isn't
love,
it good?
loved it. Loved
Isn't it
it.
so good? Oh my
Yeah.
god. Did you cry at the end, the last episode?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. I
No
you
doubt.
didn't know. I was like, what?
No doubt. Like that was like, oh, and of course the twist, which I kind of knew was coming from like episode 1. But I won't give it away for anyone who hasn't watched it.
Like the very last scene twist?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see that at first, but I
saw
saw
that
it later
coming.
on.
I was like, oh, forget about it.
You
Yeah.
know, you know what I think it's funny is that so the guy that plays like the hot teenager, the love interest, he's
Yes.
39 years old. I mean 29.
He looks old.
Yeah.
Like he has bags under his eyes.
So I thought he
Like-
just had a fucked up face. But he's hot. Like he's hot.
Good looking.
I just thought he just like
But
you
aren't the girls old too? Like everyone's old.
well, technically a lot of people when they play teenagers on shows, they're like in their early to late 20s.
Already, yeah.
I think the main girl's around 18.
Okay.
And a lot of it has to do with the working, right? Like if you're underage, you could only work
Like X amount of hours.
X amount of hours. So once you're over 18, you could get it. So they get people that look young. But he did. I mean, he did have a lot of wrinkles. Once somebody brought it to my attention, I was like, oh yeah, he does have wrinkles.
He looks old.
Now that like he's 20, I was like, okay, he doesn't have a face. but he was so hot when I was like, oh, his face.
Yeah,
is
but now I don't feel so bad checking him out. Then
I feel so bad.
Shai wants to know what we're talking about. So
Never Have I Ever.
On
it's a show on Netflix. Yeah.
Watch it. There's only 8 episodes. Really easy first season watch. And yeah, like I felt that one. Okay, for you Office fans, did you recognize the dad in Never Have I Ever? This is tough-ish.
The dad? Like the main girl's dad?
The main girl's dad, yes.
Oh, I know him from Heroes. He was in The Office?
Yes, he was in that. What? Who was he in Heroes?
He was like the doctor in Heroes. The dad, the one that I mean, it gives it away in the beginning. He dies. he dies within the first 10 minutes. Yeah, he was in Heroes.
Yeah, and he was also in what do you call it? In The Office.
Really?
Yeah, what did he play? Who
Was
or
it a
yeah,
small role?
or
Like
who
one
did
episode?
he play?
Mm,
Maybe a few
okay.
episodes.
I don't know.
He played um gosh, Mindy Kaling's
Did he play her brother?
boyfriend? No. He was a doctor. He played her boyfriend like in the finale and I think the last season before she left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Uh
I haven't watched like all like the last few seasons. I think I stopped watching well, I think we talked about it. I never actually really watched The Office when it was on. Like I
yeah.
just watched the reruns when they're on TV. But then go, this is such a great show because you could just watch it like out
Yeah.
of order.
But
Yeah.
but now that you've said, "Oh, hey, his birthday is May 17th." Um
Who?
this
The
guy.
actor? What's his
Yeah.
name? I don't
Sendil, oh gosh, forgive me. I'm going to butcher this. Sendil Ramamurthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know
But
he was like
now that
after
yes, now I do remember him from Heroes.
yeah, he was I don't think he had powers, but he was the one kind of like finding out, but he was like an ally to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked
Nope.
his character on Heroes.
Listen,
Plus, Milo was on there. Hmm.
that's right. Mila was in there too. Where is this on Netflix? This needs to be on
What?
Netflix.
Heroes?
Heroes.
I don't know. I don't think they have it on anywhere. Maybe Hulu?
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to
Yeah.
go find it. Or maybe it's going to be on Peacock because it was an NBC show.
Oh, maybe. But usually I don't know. I don't know.
Gonna
Do
go
they
try to
have like
find this
an app?
one.
Yeah. It was a good the first season was really good, and then
Yeah.
it's like kind of one of those shows like once you resolve the main problem, how do you keep going?
Yes.
Because the whole theme of the first season was save the cheerleader, save the
Cheerleader.
world.
Yeah.
Save the world, and that was like it, and then they just kind of spiraled down from there. So,
Yeah. Charlie is having a moment. He's been
Charlie,
barking like off and on all afternoon.
Charlie.
He's crazy. I do have to rave about these new sports bras. I won't like show you, but look how bright this one is.
Ooh, what's the brand?
It's just a no name brand. It's from Amazon, and I'm so sorry, Erica. It's one size fits all, which you know what that means.
Who doesn't fit me?
Yeah, your girls are just not gonna
Not protected. So this goes to the
like average.
the average added what would that be? Wait, I need to write this down. Where's
Like
my
average size.
so ETC average titty committee.
It's not for you.
This is not an Erica approved one.
Like I'm like I really had to I really had to look at all the reviews to make sure it was going to work. But the brand is Sofra, Sofra, and it's a 6-pack of sports bras for like $21.94.
Yeah, definitely not gonna fit my boobs at that price.
No. No. But I also bought, and I love these so much. I did a little bit more research, and I found another brand. It's I think it's Kalon, Kalon, the Kalon store, and it's a 4-pack, 1 and 2, okay, of Razorback sports bralettes, and there's a whole bunch of different colors, and it's $32 for these.
One size fits
This
all?
one actually has like a small, medium, large, like
maybe
thing.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll check the second one out as opposed to the first one because one size fits it all is just not
your jam.
my jam. Though I discovered, and I don't know if it's true, but there's this like bathing suit that I kind of want to get, and like the way the material is, it's like almost accordion-ish that it really stretches out. So there's a blogger that I follow, and she's like, look at this bathing suit, look at my, and like she put her sports bra next to it. She's like, look at this bathing suit. She's like, I don't know if it's gonna fit. She's like, even my husband was like, is this for teenagers? And she put it on and it fit. And she's pretty busty. And like she's currently pregnant and she's like wearing it. And then I went to their site and they have like plus size women, plus size models. Like mainly a lot of their models are the plus size. And I
Yeah.
was like, interesting. And I mean, it's one size fit all, but that they did put the size, like anywhere in between, like I think size 1 to size 14 would fit into it. So if you're like over that, then they won't.
Whoa, that's a big
Yeah,
span.
but the way the material is, it's like, if you think of, those skirts that have like the lines and you could
It's
stretch
like
it out.
pleated.
Yeah, it's kind of like pleated, so it could stretch out. So I could see
Interesting.
how that would work. The only thing my concern is, like, they look really cute, but because it could
Interesting.
stretch out, does it actually hold the girls in?
I don't know. That's a
That's where
great
my concern
question.
is.
Yeah.
But then I saw that American Eagles, like their other brand, the
Oh,
Airy.
Aerie? Mhm.
Yeah, I saw this girl. She posted some really cute bathing suits, and she's like, she's not even plus size. She's not a size 2, but they looked really cute. And I was like, maybe I should check those out because I'm in, like, yeah, I'm gonna just be in the backyard, but I would like to see my bathing suit. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, good to know. I mean, I'd like to start looking for um bathing suits again.
Yeah.
But
Hopefully, I'm allowed to go outside. I know. I told you. I texted you today. It was like, can we just get an Airbnb with a pool? We'll just clean it up.
that's what I've been trying to do.
And then he's like, I don't think they're available. He's like, but you can hang out in the backyard and I'll just squirt water on you. I was like, great, thanks.
That's very nice.
Thank you for my supporting my dreams of wanting to be by a pool. So I'll do it. I'll just have to have a margarita in hand. That's
Yeah.
all I need to do. So
We're still trying to figure out what we're doing this weekend. So yeah.
we're just staying here.
That's probably what we're gonna end up doing is staying in, probably making some good food, binge watch something. Which
Ooh.
at this point in the game, let's be honest, that might be all I'm capable of right now.
Well, oh, cool. We actually have oh, yes, I'm so excited. We actually have a really, really good like weather coming up. So tomorrow's going to be 73, Friday 71, Saturday 73, Sunday 75, Monday 80, Tuesday 80. I'm taking all of next week off. I'm taking Friday through next week off.
What?
Yeah.
Do it, girl. Do it.
Yeah. Pep is saying run through a sprinkler. Yeah, I would. The only thing is my dog might knock me over because my dog loves the sprinkler.
Like, super
my dog
excited about it.
Yeah, like I don't want to die. So, but yeah, I would love to run through a sprinkler too with my margarita in hand. But it's supposed to be warm, so I'm really, really excited. Because our temperature changes all the time. I'm coastal, so
dude, you get to like just chill out. Ours is gonna be pretty warm next week too.
So I'm excited for that.
We've got thunderstorms Friday and Saturday, which is fine. Like I'm probably gonna go and chill out.
Sleep.
Yeah, sleep.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Are you taking any extra days off of work?
No, not any extra ones. We'll see what June ends up looking like. Because I'm still not completely done with my comp yet. I should know my results by Friday and see if I have any revisions or anything like that. And
yeah, do it after all revisions and everything.
Exactly. I wanted to then I could plan out maybe taking a week off. I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of trying to hold out for I don't know, being able to go home or being able to travel somewhere. I'm trying to hold space for a vaccine and I don't know. We'll see.
Rest is good though. Because usually when you travel, you're not really resting. So I'm kind of excited for this vacation.
That's actually a good point. I don't know. I got to talk to Alex about it. I really do want to find an Airbnb that has a pool.
Yeah, that's what like find if you guys can get like a local one and then
Right,
just have,
exactly. But I'm like, where are the freaking pools out here?
I don't
Like,
know.
what areas, guys? So help me out. Like, I
I
can't find
don't
a place with a freaking pool. The one place that I found is in freaking Purcellville, which is like 2 hours away from me. And the place is like you rent it for like 1,000 a night. It's like this mansion that has the
oh
freaking pool in it. Like it has a theater. It has like a
wow.
bowling alley in there. I was
That's
like,
cool
okay,
for like a shit ton of people, but
right? Like if you're gonna have a big family reunion or something, that'd
yeah.
be really fun.
Yeah.
But it's just me, it's just me and Alex. So
That's too much space. That
yeah.
again is a the beginning of horror film
Right?
right
Isn't
now.
it? And I am not trying to go. I'm not trying to do
We
that.
ain't trying to be stars on no true crime podcast.
No, no, no,
Not
no.
at all. Not at all. So yeah, so this other I had another podcasting gossip in the
Ooh,
world of
you got
podcasting.
all the
I'm
God.
getting like
Yeah.
I'm getting like sucked in. So I just heard about this because of this podcast I listened to, but I've never listened to this podcast. So there's this podcast called because it's no longer there, called
Oh,
Call Your Daddy.
call her daddy.
I'll call her daddy.
Yeah.
Whatever, I don't know. But it's just these two girls that kind of talk they're a little bit they were a little bit like risque and raunchy. They talked a lot
Yeah.
about
I mean, it's sexual
sex.
contact. Let's
Yeah,
just do it.
a lot of sex and
That
things
is
like
their niche, people.
yeah. But they like
Not safe for work.
yeah, not safe for work content.
Yeah.
And I mean that's not what we do, but I guess they had a lot of followers.
They had
Um
a lot.
so
Yeah.
yeah, I guess how they got so they were under let me back up a bit. Like one of the girls knew one of the guys from
Mm-hmm.
Barstool Sports, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so she started posting that she was going to start it, and Barstool brought them on and
Mhm.
kind of helped them like launch their platform. And they were making about $500,000 each. Like one was making $400,000, and then the other one was making like $500,000, a little
Mhm.
bit more. And I think just because she did a little bit more, she did like
Mhm.
editing, she did a lot of other stuff.
Mhm.
But I guess one of them, the one that doesn't do all this stuff, or I don't know, I get confused, but one of them started dating some like guy from HBO.
Yeah.
And I guess they wanted more money, but how they went about it was kind of shady, or I don't know. Like, and now they're not even talking. Like, the two girls are not even talking, and it's like crazy drama. Basically, because they
Yeah.
want more money, but then Barstool was willing to offer it to them, but they just needed to be on there for like a year more, and then they would have the rights to the name and all that. And I think it's just super convoluted. And it's funny because the president of Barstool will go on their Instagram account and like talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. So I read about this one too,
Yeah.
and it's it's a wild story.
Mhm.
Wild story. So they post or they drop an episode weekly, just same as us.
Mhm.
Well, we yeah. So they post. They're supposed to drop weekly, and I guess it's been like 3 weeks, about a month since they last dropped.
Yeah.
They originally signed like a 3-year contract with Barstool Sports, and not really sure. Like it's they wanted originally what came out was that they wanted to pursue like TV, other opportunities, but they wanted their name.
Mm.
But the thing was, when they signed the contract with Barstool Sports, they also signed away the intellectual property
Mhm.
of Call Her Daddy. So now Barstool owns Call Her
Yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah.
So like during, all the negotiations, I think they were trying to work it out, but in that process it came to light, okay, this is just I believe her name's Sophia. This is just Sophia's side because Alexandra hasn't
Yeah.
commented,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Sophia went on her personal Instagram and just
Saw
kind of,
it. Yeah.
just said, I guess Alexandra was, shopping, call her daddy around on her own without her knowledge, and it hadn't been the first time. And
Yeah,
here
and like
we
she was
are.
trying to do separate deals with Barstool. It just
Yeah,
seemed like they weren't aligned. They were kind of,
yeah,
but I think it's just all of them were just kind of
yeah.
getting a little greedy or not understanding. Also, too, not
They're not
understanding what
communicating.
not communicating. But
Yeah,
it's just kind of wild to think like for
wild.
1 year they were making 500,000. Like usually people have
Yeah,
to work for like 3 to 4 years to make that kind of money in podcasting.
right, right.
So I'm just like, what?
Great.
What's kind of interesting to me is like a lot of their fan base came from the Barstool people,
Yeah.
So I get like they want to grow, but also too like when they were signing that contract, nothing clicked in their head like I want to own the IP.
Yeah.
Because I think like when my immigrant life, when I first started getting some contacts with some
Hmm.
podcast networking companies, which they're slightly different than Barstool. It's not like this whole big enterprise.
Hmm.
It's slightly different. That's the first thing I asked. Like, do I have full control of this?
Yeah.
Because I don't want I want full control.
Right.
And I would want, and like, no matter what, I want the IP to be mine. And
Hmm.
then in this case for us, it would be like our IP, So it's like one of the things that like I'm pretty passionate about. And if I have to say no to a contract because I'm not going to own the IP, then I'll do that because then I know that I don't want to get stuck basically
Right.
because I want to grow.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And like it's your, like, my immigrant life is yours.
mhm.
His soul sister is ours. Like, that's just kind of how it goes. Like, I think that would be a red flag for me too if we were approached with a deal, and
We are going to be approached with lots of
yeah,
deals. So
exactly. And if we don't get the intellectual property of what this is, what our
yeah.
brand is, then that's
And
no.
and plus I'm kind of like with certain, like I'm not OCD, but with certain things like this, like I get OCD. Like I
Sure.
get not
Yeah.
OCD, but I get a little more like mm, control of like I'm pretty much go with the flow, but there's some things that I'm like, no, I need to own this like now.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
I need to
Yeah.
own it and be a part of it, So
Mhm.
that's just kind of like my personality. But yeah, that's crazy though. And I think they got nominated for like a podcasting award.
Some sort of reward, yeah.
Yeah, which we need to get nominated
I
eventually
mean,
for but
Barstool Nation is like really, they're huge. They're pretty big. They have a large fan base. Um, so I mean,
yeah.
I feel bad for their friendship. They were best friends before they were best friends and roommates, and before fame, money, power, whatever,
Yeah.
came in,
Yeah.
and that sucks. That sucks for
Yeah.
them, and like what they're going through. I hope they work things out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why our podcast is focused on our friendship.
Word.
And I think it wouldn't be the same without it.
Exactly. It's the essence of the
It's the
pod.
essence. It's
Yeah.
the whole essence.
It's the whole, it's like
And then plus you
the
and I, we're so
energy,
like,
the vibe, like what else? Like
yeah,
that's what
and
it
you and
is.
I are both are like we're not just loyal, but we believe in like uplifting each other and like we're
Yeah.
more community based, family oriented.
Yeah.
Like I don't ever see us ever going that route.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Hell would freeze over. I don't even know what that would even look like.
Yeah,
Like,
and plus we know we're a little bit woke, like spiritually woke, so we
yeah, we
know that
are.
there's abundance and everything, and if it's
Yes, there's room.
yeah, there's room, so a lot of
There's
that is
room.
acting out of scarcity. Oh my god, we just turned it into like an abundant mind,
Like
Let's
we do. Like we do.
like we always do with everything. Oh, one last gossip, not even gossip, it's pretty cool. So as you guys know, one of my favorite radio shows to listen to is This American Life, and
Mm.
they just won recently a Pulitzer Prize award,
What?
which has never been given to like a radio show or podcast. And so they had a November episode, and I remember this episode because I remember listening to it and I really liked it. And I'll tell you guys what it's called right now. But because because you couldn't win a Pulitzer Prize with like radio shows, because they started off as a radio show and now they they still do the radio show, but they put it on a podcast. A lot of radio stations are doing that
Yeah.
to get more reach. But they created another prize called the Peabody Award. I think it's called Peabody. But now they won that. Like that's the reason why they created that for radio shows, and like they won a prize. And my Instacards are writing shortly. But
Yay!
but the episode, I remember listening to it. It was about a city in the border of Mexico and the U.S. and they were interviewing people and all that, and it was actually it was a good story, and it's called. Okay, the episode, they republished it, so the episode's called Our Pulitzer Prize Our Pulitzer winning episode, and I think it was called The Out Crowd. So November, it's just something they posted this Sunday. If you guys will have a chance, go listen to it. It's actually a really good episode. I didn't really listen to it because I already did, even though he said he was going to give updates, so I might listen to it later. But
nice.
You know, I'm so busy listening to celebrity gossip so I can report to you guys.
Well, I love. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you know, maybe one day.
One day.
Well, the tie dyes won whatever the wait, what is it called?
They got nominated. They're nominated.
Oh, they're nominated.
I don't think they've won yet for like a podcast. I don't know when that award is. They said they got nominated recently. So yeah.
Well.
Would you look at here?
Well, let's just bring it all. Bring it all here.
You know what sucks? My hair was like pretty cool this morning, and then it got like
it looks super curly this morning.
Yeah, it did this morning. Well, this morning, yeah, when I woke up, and then I straightened it.
Oh, I see.
Great for my live, and now it's back to like craziness. Anyways,
I definitely need a trim.
I need to get. Yeah, I need a once
no
the hair
movement.
salon, once the hair salons are open, I'm just gonna do like a little trim, little. I guess I like this length right now, so I just want to like, get some texture to it. You know.
Yeah.
Get it good. All right, guys. Well, we're at 46 minutes. I think it's time to say adios.
And next time you see us, it'll be Friday. Grab your drinks. I thought about it today.
I might be drunk when I log on. I'm just kidding. We'll see. I don't know because lately alcohol has not been my friend.
I thought about it that I didn't have time to go grab it, but I'm good. Friday is the deal.
Okay.
Weekend, y'all.
We should find some fun games to play on Friday. I think I saw one like celebrity impressions, and I didn't want to copy people, but I
did not do any impressions.
Well, how about you test me and see if I could do them?
Okay, that's fine. If you'd like to do that.
But then we could do another game too.
That sounds great.
Brainstorm games that we could do.
Cool. Sounds fantastic. Well, we may even want to. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Yeah. Okay. We'll brainstorm.
All right, guys. We love you.
Love you.
Friday.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.